Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Original Campaign. This is Big Los, and we find ourselves in the Sunken Flagon, and we got some treasure chests by the door here. So, the right one contained Lorne's possessions, and the left one contained a gift from Lord Nasher. So we got an Amulet of Truth from Lord Nasher, and we got a Belt of Hill Giant Strength, which gives you Strength plus 3, so we're going to equip that, and that means we don't need the Gauntlets of Ogre Power. And Lord's Falcon is only usable by evil, but it has massive criticals, 1d12. So I'll probably give that to Bishop. Let's see. We need to clear out some of this inventory because we're probably going to get a lot of stuff in this episode. So let's drop the bullets, let's drop the darts. We don't need this Caretaker's Veil, let's just drop that too. Oh, the Amulet of Truth does True Seeing, so if someone's invisible, you can pretty much see them and attack them. Let's get some of these crafting components to Quora. The alteration powder, we don't need it. What? That won't go in the bag? Alright, we're dropping it then. Okay, we're gonna put the sash into the Greater Magic bag. We'll give these crafting items to Cora. We'll put that Ring of Hiding in there so we can sell it later. I think we did a good enough job. Yeah, we'll do that Dark Steel and get... who knows? We might use this poison. Let's keep it out for right now. Alright, so... as you can see, Grobnar was in my party. It's because I leveled up all my other characters. I gave Quora the Dominate Person spell because you got like a bunch of spells at that level. I gave her a couple other spells too. Yes, I can't really remember right now. But we'll summon Reptar and then we gotta put Awaken back on him. So we'll rest up and then we'll put Awaken on him, and then we'll replace Awaken with Cure Critical Wounds again, and then when we go from one district to another, it will have replenished itself as if we have rested. So let's go on over to the Black Lake district. And none of my other party members got any feats or anything like that. Grobnar got a spell. Can't really remember what I gave him, though. Does it really matter? No. Because I'm not going to be using him. Alright, so we're going to make our way into the Black Lake District. And then we'll go back to Aldanon the Sage's mansion. And you can see there's some city watch in front of his place. What's going on here? Well, looks like Marshal Cormick is badly wounded on the ground, and there's two thieves here holding him hostage. So let's see if we can talk them out of giving up the hostage. I'm not a hound. My name is Captain Savajo. Alright, so I guess the leader's called Old Scab, according to them. So we'll guarantee their safety out, even though the sergeant doesn't like it, because we are members of the Thieves Guild. So now these guys can walk away scot-free, and if you do sleight of hand on one of them, you get 24 gold pieces. That's the maximum you can get. And if you ask these guys some questions, they'll give you some information about what's going on inside. So, some thieves have taken over the mansion. The place is full of thieves, and they set traps. And they've taken hostages inside. So this is now a rescue mission. We came expecting Aldanon the Sage, and instead we come to his house full of thieves and hostages. If you talk to Marshal Cormick, he confirms that there's hostages inside. About 3 or 4 of them. So we'll head on in, and then we'll be in a little antechamber, so we'll put on the buffs, and we'll meet you back here after we do.
What's going on?
And here we are after we put on the buffs. So let's stealthily move in here with search mode on, and we'll see that there's traps in the entranceway. So let's just disable it since we can't recover it. Okay. Let's disarm this trap too. And I like to go to the left side because that way any patrolling thieves won't spot you directly. And here's some right here, so let's just take care of these guys. Yeah, that wasn't difficult at all. And we'll get their treasure bags. Ooh, got another wand of stinking cloud. I like that. Okay, those doors are locked and you can't open them from this side, so we're going to ignore them for right now. Let's get the rest of these treasure bags. We got some gold. And some more gold. Can't really argue with that. And these doors are open, so we're just going to run up in here and attack these things. Gotta like that knockdown. Well, I guess that's it for those. Alright, so we got a book, the Book of Fire. Anything in here? Nope. No other treasures besides these treasure bags. We got a hand axe plus 1. We got throwing axes, a gem, a necklace, and some bolts of lightning. Okay, so this stairway goes downstairs to the basement. And this door is locked, but we can't open it from this side. So we're going to remember this room for later. This is going to be exit only for some reason. You can't enter that way, you can only exit. Oh, now we got some more thieves over here.
Time to put these weapons to some use.
Alright. A couple of well-placed hits and their history. Ooh, some more acid arrows? I really like those. And we got a couple gems here. Now before we go into that room, let's go into this central room with these bookcases. Ah, pittance of gold. Ah. Usually you can get some pretty good scrolls in here, but I guess this is just my luck this time. Whoa. That was funky. Alright, let's make our way out of here. Yeah, that's just my luck this time. Get a couple gold pieces instead of a scroll. Alright, we go in here, and there are 3 thugs surrounding the butler. The butler tried to get away, they have him cornered, and now they're going to execute him. So we're going to try to stop it.
What's going on?
So, why don't we do Disintegrate? I got also a Greater Missile Storm. That was another spell that I got.
Let's see what they're made of!
Let's get them!
And Chandra and Kelgar will knock down the other 2, and Captain will run up. try to get these guys. Another good thing about the knockdown is that they lose a turn, so they can't attack the butler. Now the butler can be killed, but if you save him, you get bonus experience points. So we got some Arrow of the Vampire, Dagger +1, gold, couple of potions, some more gold. So let's talk to the butler. And we get 500 XP for saving his life. You want to keep the hostages alive, you get more XP that way. Okay, and there is a trap right here. Let's see if we can recover it. Nope. But evasion worked. Oh, we got another couple gold pieces instead of a scroll. Usually you can get good scrolls in those shelves. Okay, so that room is full of thugs. So, let's activate the wand of fire just inside the doorway. See if we can damage any of them.
Yes.
And Quora, let's have you throw an ice storm in the same area. So we got some fire and ice going.
I have my eye on our enemy here.
Yeah, that'll surprise you. Oh man.
Troll kissing
Well, at least
orc.
Quora did more damage.
You know nothing, Academy living, cantrip casting sop.
Why don't we attempt a dominate person on
Let's
that magic
get
user in the back?
Damnation!
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now there usually is a trap right there, but it doesn't look like it's being set off. So we're gonna dominate person on that guy since we got a line of sight. And now we're gonna try to go in, take care of these thieves, but we're blocked the doorway. I guess he either died or made a save. Probably died. Chandra was running all up in there. Okay, so we got some gold. And a ring. And some more gold. Anything else in here? Now you can't unlock these doors at all. You have to come this way in order to get around these walls. They're basically walls.
I
Cat
believe so.
needs a little bit of healing. That's why we put cure critical wounds on. Alright, so we got a Lady Miss Talon, Thieves Tools +10, and Potion of Antidote. Oh, we finally get a scroll, Wall of Fire. Alright, now this door is locked right here, but you can actually unlock this door. And it's also trapped. You would have to bring Nishka with you if you didn't have any ranks in open lock. Or if you didn't have a knock spell. Alright, so let's make our way into the basement. We'll turn on search mode because this place is undoubtedly trapped. If the upstairs was any indication, there's a trap right there. Let's try to get it. It says it's a gas trap. Oh man. It's one of those alarm traps. Alright, we'll just disable these. Anything closer to the door? I suppose not. Door's locked though. Let's try to unlock it. And what is behind this door? We got another trap, a tangle trap. And looks like some halfling thugs. So we're going to turn off party AI mode so they so my other party doesn't just rush in there. Let's try to do dominate person again. Oh, he had to roll a 19. Jeez. Well, sometimes they just roll high. That's just a fact of D&D. Sometimes the enemy just gets high rolls, and sometimes you just get low rolls. Alright, we're just gonna let these guys just run up into the doorway so we don't set off that trap.
Time to put these weapons.
Alright, I'd like to know who's sneak attacking whom. It's all very chaotic. Ooh, we got another short sword +2. Maybe we can enchant that one as well. So let's disable this trap because there are some enemies who are using long-range weapons. Spear +3, that should fetch a nice amount. And we got some bolt +1. I should give that to Cassavir. I did give Cassavir the Elven ceremonial armor and the Glorious Revolution crossbow. Okay, now these guys up here are very nasty. They will order the execution of the hostages as soon as they see you.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
So we're going to put on the haste right now, and I put on stone skin because it looked like Eleni's wore off, even though it shouldn't have. We're gonna put on the haste so we can run up in there and rescue the hostages real quick. Okay, we got heavy crossbow +1 and some bolts. Okay, now we're going fast. And they're saying, kill the hostages.
You know nothing, Academy living, cantrip casting, sop.
So we're gonna have Quora cast Disintegrate on that one that's running towards the rear where the hostages are. Captain will just run up in there and do his sneak attacks. And he just absolutely killed him. So that's about it for these guys. That actually wasn't hard at all. Let's just finish the job.
Master Aldanon was looking for you before the thieves came. It's something we discovered in the archives, a matter of the greatest urgency.
Oh yeah? And what was that?
We, had been researching the silver shards at the archive. We found an old reference to a shard in Neverwinter, discovered shortly after the war with the King of Shadows. This shard was held by a fraternity of lords, wealthy men who dabbled in matters arcane. According to the tome, only 4 still lived: Lords Dalrin, Brennick, Hawks, and Tavorick.
Those names kind of sound familiar.
Yes, all but Tavorick. We reasoned that the lords have been passing the shard from one to the next, just ahead of the demons. If our guess is correct, then Lord Tavorick has the shard, and he is in considerable danger. Aldanon tried to send word to him, but the man is stubborn. He urged me to go away, and said that I shouldn't return until I was younger and female, were his words, I believe.
We should tell Lord Nasher now, before the demons return.
Oh, great.
The thieves came straight to the door, dressed respectably enough. They said they bore a message from you, so Master Aldanon lowered the wards. It was chaos after that. They gathered us together and herded us down here. 2 others trundled the master out of the house. They returned shortly after with a heavy pouch of gold, so I presume they traded the master to whoever hired them in the first place.
So where is Aldanon right now?
Regrettably, no. They were a sullen lot altogether, and the leader did not seem to confide in many of his men.
Interesting.
Apparently, old Scab liked the look of the master's treasure, so he stayed here a while longer than he should have. I don't believe that was part of the original plan.
Alright. So that should be it. Let's collect these treasures. We got about 400 XP for rescuing all the hostages. 50 for one, 100 for another, and it was like 150 for the last one. Or 250, I should say. Alright, so we got...
Yes.
Ring of Protection +2 and a scroll, some money.
What's going on?
Farrell's gold. Those are like bullets for a sling. Another Book of Fire.
Something you
I
want?
don't think this ring +2 that we got would
Yes.
benefit any of my immediate party members.
I believe so.
I think they all have the equivalent of it. Got a couple more potions and a healer's kit. And a +1 short sword, a couple gems, and another healer's kit. And there's a trap right there, so let's recover it. What? I have to get like right next to it before it lets me do that? So we got a deadly spike trap kit. I thought it said it was a bolt kit. So there's 2 treasure chests right here, and they're both locked and they're both trapped. So we'll try to recover these traps. That didn't work. And we'll recover this one. And we actually got it, a strong fire trap kit. That should get us a little bit of money. Alright, so we got a bunch of things in here. A falcon called Decision, a couple of scrolls, and a Tanglefoot bag. So let's give these scrolls that we can't use to the spellcasters who can use them. I also gave Enervation spell to Cora. That's another spell that she learned. That does level drain. Okay, so Decision is a +2 with 1d6 fire damage. And then we get a blue diamond in that one. That'll be great for crafting. Now, can we just move out of here? Okay. And here's another trap door. And we got an average acid splash kit. And here's a door that leads up to some stairs. And it leads to that other door that I said was exit only before. Alright, so let's just make our way out of the house and we'll meet you back here. And here we are. So we're talking to Sergeant Brockenburn about how we rescued the hostages and got rid of all the thieves. And Cormick is on the mend, he'll live. So these guys are going to go investigate inside, and we're going to go to Lord Nasher. So we'll meet you back here shortly. And here we are. So we're going to speak with Lord Nasher. And news travels fast. Aldanon has been kidnapped. Yes, it's true. That gives us 2,000 XP and allows us to level up. So we tell Lord Nasher that 3 of the nobles who were murdered were all carrying around this shard, and Tavorick is next. So he wants us to go there post-haste. So in the meantime, we're going to level up. So let's level up. The captain is a swashbuckler. And everything that has maxed out skills up to this point will continue to max out. All the conversation skills except Intimidate and Lore and Tumble. We'll do Use Magic Device. We'll do Spot. You know what? Let's not do Spot. Let's do Open Lock, Disable Device, and Appraise. There we go. That should do it.
I am listening.
Alright, and we'll just recommend for Eleni. She gets another wild shape
Yeah?
per day. And let's put those in the craft armor. I feel like I just leveled you up, Kelgar. Now what feat am I gonna give you? I could give you improved critical for the Warhammer. But what else is available? Anything else for the Warhammer? Okay, it recommends spring attack. That means enemies don't get an attack of opportunity if you're moving around in combat. So we're just gonna take improved critical. It'll
Follow
double
me,
the
everyone.
threat range.
Grab a buddy and let's head out.
And we'll do recommend for you. And for your feat, it recommends greater weapon specialization. So we'll do that one. It gives us an extra 2 to damage for the short sword.
Yes.
Better than a sharp stick to the eye. Okay, we're going to recommend skills for Cora. Now, what are we going to pick for level 7 spell? That's the only spell we get at this level. Decisions. Finger of Death. Oh, that's another one of those, if you fail your save, you die. It's a fortitude save. I might actually do that one, even though Morton Canaan's sword is a really good spell to get. I could always get Morton Canaan's sword at the next level. Okay, it recommends Delayed Blast Fireball. We're gonna go with Finger of Death. That way, Cora can just shoot death rays for her finger. Alright, that's about it. We'll be able to save Lord Tavorick. Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off, and have a good day.